Yo, what's up?
How may I help you, sir?
What did I get on that test, man?
You failed, son. You got a 52%.
LOL, what? But I totally studied, dude.
No, son.
That is a bunch of bleep.
You mad? Sir, no foul language in the classroom, especially when talking to a teacher or an adult.
I can say whatever I want, free country, bro.
I'm not your bro. And no, get at least a B in my class, then you can say what you want.
I actually studied for this test. It was the first time I studied. I did worse than when I don't study. Why? What was the test on anyways?
Some people just aren't cool enough to handle conic sections.
What?
Conics are real easy, kid. There are 3 conic sections we focused on during class: parabolas, ellipses, and hyperbolas. Maybe if you actually showed up to class, you could learn about them.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to continue to skip your class anyway. I'll take the cuts like a man. This class fails anyway, you fail at teaching.
Excuse me, sir. Shut up, you stoner kid. Go back to your smokers section. I have 2 options for you: go to your housemaster, or sit down, shut up, and learn about conics.
Jeez, man. Chillax, bro. Okay, I'll stay here and learn.
Okay, then. A parabola is the set of all points in a plane equidistant from the directrix and the focus in the plane. An ellipse is the set of all points in a plane whose distances from 2 fixed points in the plane have a constant sum. The fixed points are the foci of the ellipse. The line through the foci is the focal axis. The points on the focal axis midway between the foci is the center, kind of like the vertex in a parabola. The points where the ellipse intersects its axis are the vertices of the ellipse. A hyperbola is the set of all points in a plane whose distances from 2 fixed points in the plane have a constant difference. The fixed points are the foci of the hyperbola. The line through the foci is the foci axis. The points on the focal axis midway between the foci is the center. The points where the hyperbola intersects its focal axis are the vertices of the hyperbola. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I get you.
The conic sections can be defined algebraically as graphs of quadratic equations with 2 variables, x and y. The equations are written in the form of ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared plus dx plus ey plus f equals 0. You can identify the type of conic by using the discriminant test by doing b squared minus 4ac. If your answer is greater than 0, the equation is a hyperbola. If your answer is less than 0, your equation is an ellipse. If you get 0, your equation is a parabola. You get me?
Yes. I see.
Final thing. Remember, when writing equations for ellipses, the major axis is always written first before the minor axis. In hyperbolas, the major or minor doesn't matter, only the axis along which the focus lies on. So if the focus lies on the x-axis, you write the equations using x squared first. If on the y-axis, you write using y squared first. The Pythagorean theorem is applied in finding the focal length, minor, or major axis. The major axis is defined as a, the minor axis as b, the focal length as c in hyperbolas. It's a little different. The Pythagorean theorem is modified. It's c squared equals b squared plus a squared. Look up the equations for the conics on your own time. I don't have all day. You understand conics now?
Yes, thanks, man. You are not a bad teacher after all.
Thanks for listening.
No problem.
Conics are fun and awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, man. How can they be applied in real life?
Conics are used in many ways. They are used in astronomy, flashlights, satellites, and bridge building.
Cool. That's awesome. I never knew conics could be so much fun.
See, I knew a cool kid like you could handle conics after all. Just a little bit of advice: come to class and your grade will magically increase.
I don't think that'll happen, but thanks anyways.
Okay,